Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, make the right decision. Like the video and hit the notification bell because we're serious about American football every other week. And if you're already part of the family, thanks for being here again. Today's topic is hot. It's about the Baltimore Ravens, and we're going to break it all down. Receivers, offensive line, defense. Ready? Let's go. First of all, tell me in the comments, do you think the Ravens need to sign a veteran receiver for 2026? Comment below. This will guide everything we're going to discuss now. Guys, the question arrived here at the player's mail, and it's explosive. Could Stefon Diggs join the Baltimore Ravens? Look at the guy's track record. Diggs is coming off an absurd comeback season, where he led the Patriots with over 1,000 receiving yards. And then you say, but that was with New England. Anyone can do that. Guys, no. He had 9 receptions for 138 yards at M&T Bank Stadium, the Ravens' home stadium. Baltimore's defense felt firsthand what this man is still capable of. It was his 7th season with over 1,000 yards in the last 8 years. He helped New England reach the Super Bowl. At 32 years old, Diggs proved he's still a lethal weapon. And there's a detail that people forget. Diggs is from Gaithersburg, Maryland. He's a Terps fan. Playing for the Ravens would be like playing at home. That emotional factor counts a lot. But then comes the real question. Do the Ravens really need him? Baltimore's receiving core has Zay Flowers and Rashod Bateman as the 2 main ones. Then there's Devontae Walker, who caught attention last season and should take on the role of 3rd receiver. In addition to them, rookies Jacoby Lane and Elijah Sarrett arrived, and LaJohntay Wester is still on the roster. The team believes it has a diverse enough group to attack any defense. But the lack of experience beyond the main duo is a real concern. The Ravens' big bet is that Walker will explode in his 3rd year and that the rookies will contribute immediately. But this is a high-risk bet. Diggs would arrive as a guarantee of production, but at the cost of taking away space and opportunities from younger players who need experience to develop. And the history of veteran receivers in Baltimore isn't very encouraging. Odell Beckham Jr. in 2023, Nelson Aguilar in 2023 and 2024, and DeAndre Hopkins in 2025, none of them delivered what was expected. Hopkins was specifically signed as a specialist in contested balls, and this year's draft, with the selection of Lane, indicates that the Ravens may have concluded that it's better to build internally. Ultimately, the decision rests with general manager Eric DeCosta and the level of genuine interest from the franchise. Would Diggs be an upgrade? Maybe. But at what cost, financial and developmental, compared to the young options already on the roster? And you? Is it worth betting on Diggs? Or should the Ravens trust the youngsters? Tell me in the comments. I want to know your opinion. Before continuing, if you haven't liked this video yet, do it now. Click the like button and turn on notifications. Every notification you activate helps us continue producing quality content for you right here on the channel. Now let's talk about a topic that excites soccer fans. Derrick Henry in 2026. The question isn't whether Henry will produce. The question is who can share the runs with him. In his 2 years in Baltimore, the man surpassed the mark of 300 runs in each season. This number should be repeated, or at least remain close to it. Henry's strength and physical stamina make him a perfect weapon to wear down opposing defenses throughout the game. When he's on the field, the opponent knows what's coming, and yet they can't stop him. But behind Henry, the competition is interesting. Justice Hill, if he returns healthy from the neck injury that ended his season, is the natural candidate for 2nd running back. He's a complete player. He runs, receives, and blocks passes. It's difficult to replace him in that role when he's in top form. The fight for the 3rd spot is what will liven up preseason training. Rasheen Ali against rookie Adam Randall. If Randall shows he can be a threat on long plays or a consistent receiver coming out of the backfield, the coaching staff will create opportunities for him. But Ali won't give it up easily. The scenario is clear. Henry leads. Hill is the complementary specialist, and the third spot is still open. But regardless of the hierarchy behind him, Henry will continue to be one of the most used running backs in the NFL in 2026. Now, something that defines whether Henry can be even more efficient: the offensive line. And here's some good news. The Ravens are in a stronger position than in 2025, when they had to improvise at right guard with Daniel Falele due to a lack of better options. That problem is in the past. The projected starting lineup for 2026 is Ronnie Stanley at left tackle, John Simpson at left guard, Vega Ioane at right guard, and Roger Rosengarten at right tackle. The center position is still an unknown quantity. That's the point of attention. On the reserves, the story improves considerably. Emory Jones Jr. returns healthy after missing almost all of last season due to shoulder surgery. He has the potential to be a versatile sixth man, covering both guard and tackle. Andrew Voorhees comes in as a reliable reserve after starting every game last year, and Carson Vinson, who already has a year of development, would be Stanley's replacement at left tackle. The Ravens have been doing their homework. In the last 5 drafts, they've selected offensive linemen in every edition. In 2026, they repeated the formula with Iowan and newcomer Evan Burnson in the 7th round. Depth is being built consistently. The Ravens' biggest advantage in the last 2 years has been keeping that line relatively healthy. Continuity is everything on the offensive line. The more the same players work together, the more efficient the block becomes. If this repeats in 2026, Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry will be smiling a lot. Which position do you think is the biggest point of attention on the Ravens' offensive line in 2026? Center? Tackle? Tell me below. Hey guys, if you made it this far, you're on the team. Don't forget, like the video, hit the accompaniment, and share it with that friend who also follows the Ravens. This feeds the channel and keeps us bringing in-depth analyses like this every week. Now let's move on to what is perhaps the most important chapter for the Ravens' chances in 2026: the defensive line. In 2025, Baltimore fell to 24th place in overall defense. It was only the second time since 2003 that the team had been outside the top 20. For a team that built its identity on dominant defenses, this number hurts. But there are concrete reasons to believe that the reaction is coming strong. The first name is a classic. Calais Campbell is back. Entering his 19th season in the NFL, that's right, 19 years of career, Campbell delivered 6.5 sacks last season and continues to be an undeniable leadership presence in the locker room. The entire Baltimore defense benefits from having him on the field. The second name is new and comes with a lot of hype. Trey Hendrickson, signed as a free agent. Hendrickson is recognized as one of the most efficient pass rushers in the league and arrives precisely to solve the problem the Ravens had in creating constant pressure on the opposing quarterback. Alongside him, Mike Green remains on the radar as someone with real potential for improvement. But what the Ravens want goes beyond sacks and pressure. They need a more solid line against the run and more aggressive overall. That's where Zion Young, chosen in the second round of the draft, comes in. Young adds physicality to the group, exactly what was missing, solving both problems at once. The defensive line rotation now includes Travis Jones, Campbell, John Jenkins, Broderick Washington Jr., Aeneas Pebbles, and rookie Rashod Benny, chosen in the 7th round. It's a well-assembled combination of experience and youth. And then we come to the big unknown, Nnamdi Madubuike. The most talented player on the defensive line hasn't been on the field since week 2 of last season, a neck injury. How much he can return and contribute will define the real ceiling of this defense in 2026. If Madubuike returns in top condition, this defensive line could be one of the most fearsome in the conference. If he can't, the Ravens will have to rely even more on the already established rotation. Baltimore fans have reasons for optimism, but they also have open questions. The answer will start to arrive in preseason training, so tell me, do you believe the Ravens have what it takes to resurface as a defensive elite in 2026? Comment below. This conversation will go on for a long time. And that's it, folks. We covered everything today: receivers, running game, offensive and defensive lines. The Ravens have interesting pieces for 2026, but they also have open questions that will define the fate of the season. Before you go, 2 quick requests. Like this video if you enjoyed the analysis. It makes a huge difference for the channel. And subscribe so you don't miss any episodes. We're here every week having a serious talk about the NFL. See you next time. Go, Ravens!